This is a file of the ceremonial items, 118 belongings taken from the Alexis Nakota Sioux Nation in Alberta.
Bear claw necklace in a bearskin pouch.
An American collector visited the community in the 1920s, and according to these documents, paid prices of $3 for an eagle feather headdress and $7 for a bag and pipe.
So how can anybody give away a history of themselves for $7? It's beyond me. There's things in here.
Latondra has made a vow to repatriate these items from where they're being stored at the Smithsonian Institute's National Museum of the American Indian, along with about 300 other belongings from Indigenous communities across Alberta.
I don't have a choice to give up on it.
Last month, Latondra traveled to Washington, D.C., where she and a small contingent greeted the belongings in an emotional ceremony. They're trying to figure out how to bring them home.
Right now, the community is working on a loan application with hopes that if the items are in Alberta, their broader membership can come and view them and help to identify their significance so that a repatriation claim can be made. But it's complicated. They'd need the cooperation of a venue like the Royal Alberta Museum and upwards of $1 million to fund that process.
Anthropology professor Andy Palmer is helping the nation.
They are floating around in uncharted territory. And one of the reasons for that is that there's a border that cuts right across the larger group of people.
The most important legislation in all of this right now is the National Museum of the American Indians' own policy, which it extends in spirit to Canadian groups as well.
Unfortunately, it's going to take several years just from the standpoint of we have a backlog of claims that are preceding them. Conservatively, I could say 6 to 8 years.
The Alexis Nakota Sioux Nation is determined to bring the belongings home eventually and understands why repatriation is so lengthy.
It's a little bit frustrating at the beginning. We just wanted to go from here to there immediately. But when you think about the importance of why everyone is protecting it wherever it's at, we know why.
Roberta Bell, CBC News, Edmonton.